Hi, good day, my lovely people. We've got a weird patch of sunshine here. Hope that's not going to annoy anybody. Yeah, crikey, once again, fallen behind on the Roxy's Journal of Stitchery Volume 4. Found treasures, basically, is kind of the prompt I'm getting from it. So that's what I'm going to go with. Yeah, I don't have the lovely stuff that Rachel does. I found this. I've got this box. Let me show you. Well, it's a tray. This tray of stuff, basically. And it's bits that I've done before. I can't really show you. Let me shut that there. It's bits that I've made ages ago. Crinkly package, sorry. And it got buried. I've got the IKEA... I can't remember what they're called, but the wire basket system, and I had a load of stuff stacked on top of this and I forgot all about it. So anyway, I found it yesterday. So I found this little thing, and this is a piece of machine embroidery that I did with a piece of netting cloth, and then I did a voile flower by the looks of it and just some things, and I thought that'd be quite good colours to go on here because those colours are on here. So I'm going to put that one up there, but I'll show you that in a second because I think we're out of shot if I go up there. I was just looking through to see if there was anything else that I fancied putting on. I mean, I've got these, but these are, I did them as like hair barrettes, and you just put a chopstick through there basically. But I don't know, I've never really taken that much further. That's a felted flower. These are, actually I need to put these on Etsy. These are patches which you just iron on basically, and I made them out of fabric, as you can probably see. I don't know what I did with those. Doggies, houses, birdie. Could I put the birdie on there? The trouble is, I don't know if I used, it's heat and bond on the back, and I've got a horrible feeling I used the red one, which means that you just cannot get a needle through it for love nor money. Yeah, no. I'm not going to do that to my hands today. Kitty cat blank. I'm going to whale. To put a whale on. Oh, anyway, I hope you're all well. It's a gloriously sunny day at the moment. Oh, there's another hair barrette there. I must put those. That's wool felt as well. Just honestly, you can tell the difference with wool felt. Anyway, digressed. Yeah, it's they're giving it a lot of rain later. So yeah, those have got nothing on them. They're just little wonky houses. I can't remember. Was it Kathleen Laurel Sage? I think shows you how to do those. She's on YouTube. I wonder if I could fit that in somewhere. Oh, hang on. We've got a mess already. Let me just even if I've got to cut the tree off or something. That was the start of another hair barrette. Oh, sorry. I've had a busy morning. my youngest texted me this morning at 7, and she said, if you're up, Mum, I'm going out early with the dog. I was like, blimey, you are early. So she, yeah, I've got a meeting at work and they want to meet me at half 8. And she likes to take Hades for a big walk. So so yeah, I went with her. And I got soaking wet feet. I'm going to have to go and get myself some proper waterproof shoes because, yeah, it's so dewy because we've had a lot of rain here. Oh, I like that. That, yes, I got soaking wet feet, basically. Does mean covering up that. Oh, should have found that before. Could put it there. You even seeing? I might have to lift you up a bit higher, and then you can actually see everything-ish. Yeah, so we were out at, you know, across the fields at 7:15 this morning, so it was early. Oh, I don't know what to do. I kind of like that, but then should I just do the tree? Because I'm running out of room. I know I'm going to run out of room. I might just do the tree, you know, because that's going to take up quite a bit of real estate, because I really am just I mean, I've got a nice patch there. I can always squeeze something. It depends what the prompts are, you know, obviously not knowing what the prompts are going to be. And this is only felt on the back, so I should be able to stitch through that, no problem at all. Let's chop the tree off. Right, and the house can go on something else. Yeah, as I say, I found this. I've got all these bits and bobs here. Loads of things. What are you? Is that something else that I made? No, that's a commercial piece. Could put a bit of that on. I want to put on a couple of bits, I think. For some reason I want to put something on top of there. I don't know why. Let's get those two stitched on. I mean, that is rather nice. Could join that on there. Right, okay. I think that'll do, because I think then the next prompt is out next Wednesday, isn't it? We're getting close. Yeah, so the other treasures in here are bits of machine embroidery that I've done. I don't know what else is in here, I'll be honest with you. Oh, just bits for the wonky houses by the looks of that. Yeah, so all sorts. I shall keep that out because they're really handy trimmy bits, and I need to make some more sewing needle books like mine, because I'm down to one now. So I don't know whether to, I might cut a bit of that off because it's a little bit over the top, and then we'll fold it under, and that'll stop that fabric fraying. So yes, I've got a nice long break from work, so I'm hoping it'll recharge my batteries. I've been and done all my shopping, food shopping this morning, so I've got no reason to go out. Although I might go out tomorrow, because as I say, I do need to get some proper waterproof shoes, because I do a lot of dog walking, as you know, and I'm getting soaking wet feet. Where am I going to put this? I don't really want to. Stop moving it around. I could put it in there actually and sort of join it in there a bit, so it leaves that nice big gap there if I need it. Where am I going to put my tree? Right, let's get this on, and then we can decide from there. I think I like that position, so I think I'll just go with that. Okay, I've picked out threads. I thought I'd just use these because, oh, come off. I bought these ages ago. They are the sulky cotton petites. Beautiful colours in there. Got them off Amazon. Yeah, I mean it's not as nice as the Aurifil, I must admit, but I like to chop and change. I like to try everything at least once. They had a oh, I don't know what it was really. It was I think it was more based on knitters, wool and stuff like that to buy locally, and it was last week, and I was really tempted to go, and I'm really glad that I checked out the price of the ticket before I actually went. They were charging £11 on the door, and I just thought, no, I'm sorry, I'm not paying £11 to go in to buy stuff. You don't mind if there's like free workshops and things like that, but not when they're expecting you to buy things. I'm just so tight, I really am. My blooming needle books are down. My accessory, are they? Are you all downstairs? Why are you all downstairs? Yeah, I'm not seeing them, so they must be. Okay. Right. I was after the bow and glue pen. That's what I was thinking. Oh, it's really not easy being me some days. It really isn't. Yeah, so I did that. Hence, I didn't go basically because I didn't know. I mean, I've knitted in the past, and I do the odd bit of crochet, but I'm not a a garment maker or whatever in that field. And I just thought I just resented the £11. I'll be honest with you. It's crazy, isn't it? Absolutely crazy. Crazy, crazy people. I just wonder, it makes me wonder how many people actually went, I'll be honest with you, because if I wouldn't pay it, I know a lot of people wouldn't. I'm just going to do blanket stitch. I know it's boring, but it's all I can, it's all I got brain space for this morning. Ugh. Yeah, that is the trouble with the race course. I used to do a craft fair there every year. Well, they do a couple actually and they do a couple, like one at Christmas, one at Easter, that kind of thing. And I went to the first one and did so well, really, really well. And then they started charging people to come in. So I did another one and it was just hardly anybody came. And she said, oh, really sorry it's so light. And I said, it's because you're charging people to come in. And she said, well, we've got to make our money. I said, yeah, I understand that. I said, but you're charging us for a space, number one. Number two, put the cost on us. We would rather pay more on our tables than you charge people £5 to come in to spend money, because there's nothing else on. There's not. Oh, yeah, it just really done my head in. Well, I'll say that one it was rubbish. Hardly anybody came. And then she messaged me again. I think they did a Christmas one after that, because I think that was the Easter one, or did they do I think she messaged me about the summer one, I think it was, and I said to her, are you still charging people to come in? She went, yeah. And I went, yeah, no, I'm not interested then, because I don't know. You wouldn't mind if they put loads of stuff on that was free. I don't know if you watched my last video. I was talking about the Creedy Country Park that we went to for my granddaughter's birthday. And the nice thing about that was, as soon as you got in, everything else was free, apart from your food. Obviously you had to pay your food and stuff. And there was a couple of stalls there where you could win a giant teddy and you had to pay for that, which they're extras. But the rides and everything else, it was free. And anyway, sorry, rambling on again. Oh, I understand places have got to make their money and all the rest of it, but they take thousands on race day. I mean, it's quite a big race course locally, basically, the Newton Abbot one. And when it's race day and you see the thousands of people piling out of there, don't go to Tesco's on that day. You do, because there's a Tesco's right opposite. Yeah, you see the thousands of people pulling out of there, and I'm like, you have taken so much money on race days. It's just greed, isn't it? And that really annoys me. I don't like greed. Oh, flipping heck. Getting caught on everything here. So, anyway, yeah, there we are. Ramble over. That's my opinion. Not that anybody cares. You know it now. Once I've done this, I am going to get on and do some gel printing. I was going to do some the other day and never got around to it. I think my mojo's come back, which I'm absolutely in heaven about. I've got a bit of a creative splurge going on at the moment, so yeah, a lot of you, bless you, were sort of saying, oh, you probably just burnt out and things like that. Well, I've never experienced that before, so you could well be right. So yeah, and what spurred me on is that people are buying for Christmas now, which is just, honestly, it is my spur. It's my, oh yeah, my stuff, people are actually liking it, and yeah, I must make some more, and yeah, it's really fired me up. Do you know what I mean? So I know. Oh, I know. So yeah, I might take a trip into Exeter tomorrow to go outdoors, which is a, well, I think the name says it all really. They do tents, they do all sorts of climbing gear, they do outdoor stuff basically. So I might pop there and see if they've got any decent waterproof shoes, because the ones I've got are meant to be waterproof. They are not waterproof. I was soaking wet. I was actually squidging in my shoes this morning. That's how wet the grass was. And I think we got another load coming. Got another storm front hitting us at some point. Lucky old England. It's what keeps us a green and pleasant land, isn't it? All this flipping rain. But I can almost guarantee you they'll still say that the reservoirs are low, because we did have a hell of a dry summer. And for weeks, you know, there was no rain for a long, long time. And that is what drains the reservoirs and that. So, which you probably already know anyway. So, there's that. I'm all fired up, ready for Defemerember. I hope I'm going to be able to keep up with that. If anybody that watches these has a YouTube channel, I'm thinking of, because I run 2 Etsy shops, one which is dedicated to all the stuff I sew and one which is junk journaling. Do you think I should split the channels? Do you think I should leave Susie Q Makes as like the sewing and that kind of stuff, like the shop is, or and then make up another channel for the junk journaling? I don't know what to do, because I know a lot of people that watch this one are just interested in the sewing, and I think, well, I wonder if I ought to split them to stop annoying people with my junk journaling stuff. I've got no idea. Let me have your thoughts if you are a creator yourself on the old YouTube. Trouble is, it would be starting like from nothing, Devon Junk Journaler. So, but I don't know. I don't know what to do. We don't know. I presume you can have more than one YouTube channel. I think you can. Yeah. It's difficult, isn't it, when you... Because I used to have the channel name was Susie Q Makes, aka also known as the Devon Junk Journaler, but I heard somebody trying to say it all once and it just sounded ridiculously long, so I took the aka Devon Junk Journaler off. Maybe that's all I need to do, put that back on. Oh, Susie Q Makes the Devon Junk Journaler. I don't know. Maybe I just need to rename the channel. Tell me what you think. I know Paper Terrace did it, didn't she? She used to be... What did she used to be? Anyway, she had a different name. She's now called Paper Terrace. She's Scrapper? No. I don't know. Something. Anyway. Scrapping Mummy or something? Oh, I can't remember. Anyway, yeah, so maybe that's all I need to do, thinking about it. Thinking about it. I just think running 2 channels would be a flipping nightmare, because, you know, you'd have to upload them separately, and by the time you've done, I mean, I don't do a lot of editing, as you probably know, but by the time you've faffed around with it, done your thumbnail, you know, done this, done that, done the other, it does take time. So I've now got that caught. Yeah, but that could be the answer, couldn't it? I'm trying to turn that netting over and catch it at the same time as stitch. Yeah, I was working it out. I've got 12 days off. I've only booked 3, but because of the way my hours work out, my part-time, Actually works out at 12 days, including weekends, of course, but that's very exciting. I love my job, as you can tell. Oh dear. It's not that bad. It's a job at the end of the day. I've only got to travel into the office 1 day a week, and I need to really get a grip about that. I'll eliminate it, but it's not that much to ask for, is it? And my youngest is getting a little bit busier. She's starting out in dog walking. I think I've told you that. The company she worked for have asked her to stay on part-time for another month because they've realised that actually nobody knows how to do her job. I said to her, that is such bad business, but anyway. So yeah, so she's got a bit of a breather. She has got a few dogs now, but obviously to make it up a full-time wage, you've got to have 5 days a week really, and at the moment she's only got I think she's got about 5 dogs, but they're just bitty days, do you know what I mean? It's not every day, which is what she needs to run a business basically. So yeah, so she's but mentally you can already tell she's a lot happier and a lot better. And I said to her, I said, just take your time, love. I said, it will come, you know. So because a lot more people are being made to come back to the offices now, and obviously they're sort of like, oh, I don't know what to do with my dog, and doggy daycare is really expensive. And you know, especially if it's a youngish animal, you'll go home to a wrecked house. Right, well that looks pretty. I like that. That's a good addition. Okay, I might go around with some let's put a little bit more effort into that one, shall we? Like I did with the buttons when I put the camera off. I looked at it, I thought, God, that is really pants, Susan. You've done hardly anything. I might do some pink. Should I do some pink pistol stitches? That could look really spectacular, actually. Let's do that. Leave those out for a minute. Pink. Oh, got ice cream colours there. Love that. I don't think the blue would look. Oh, I don't know. I could just stay with the purple. No, I'm going to go pink. I'm going to go pink. I might speed you up for this bit because I've done so much talking. You don't need to listen to me rattling on again. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to tell you. I don't know. My youngest granddaughter Eleanor might be being entered into a BJJ tournament. I don't understand it personally. I don't know what BJJ stands for, but it's some sort of martial arts. I'd feel sorry for anybody that ever tried to attack that kid, which is a good thing because she would kick 7 bales out of them. Yeah, she's going to be a lethal weapon. The nice thing is that they train them that, you know, martial arts is only in the ring. So this isn't very thick. I wonder if it's going to show up. Let's do 4 wraps. Let's have a look. I might need to switch to something a bit thicker. Let me just see if I've got a. Let me pause here for a second. Let me see if I've got a pink pearly cotton thread. I'm back in a tick. Right, I can't find a pink, so I'm going to put that straight. Actually, I'm just going to put you on charge. Bear with me because you might conk out. We can't have you conking out. Hopefully that doesn't interfere with the camera. Right. Yeah, I'm sort of looking at that orange. I'm not sure. I've got this variegated blue. Again, I'm not sure, so I'll just have a quick look in my little box of wonderment here. See, I could do the aura fill actually. It's no good keeping these for best, Susan. You need to use them. It's not quite. I wanted that sort of purpley pink, if anything. This is my box of scraps. I must get that journal cover done as well. So much to do. Oh, fiddly dee. Could do that. I don't know what this is. This is suitcase yarn. Been with me for a while. You know what that means. It's an unidentified thing. Well, let's see what that stitch is like. I've not actually, I don't think I've actually stitched with that. Right, hold on. Let's put this all back together. This box is from IKEA, by the way, in case you're wondering. I had the smaller version. I outgrew it. So I had to get the bigger one. This is just like random stuff in here and random bits of thread and, yeah, randomness. Nothing else needs to go back in there. Right, okay. Yeah, I will use those Aurifil threads. I'm terrible though. It's like, I think I prefer the paler one. See, I've got this weird light. Go away. That's quite bright, isn't it? I think I'll go with that one. Right. Okay. Decision made. Let's give this a whirl. I probably won't get the other things stitched on in this video. I might make another one. That was too thin, that thread. Well, for this anyway, for what I want to do. They're not different weights, are they? Because that seemed alright. They look about right. 12 weight. Yeah, 12 weight. It's weird, isn't it? Because it looked alright on the blanket stitch, but it's far too light for that. So I should put that there to use at some other point. Let's be a good girl and put the hoofa doofa back on. Is this one of those that pops? Yeah. Right, okay. Let's try this. I'll just do this bit with you and then I'll call it a video, and then I'll come back and do these. Oh, can't cope without my nails. It's driving me nuts. Are you going to be sharp enough? Probably not. Don't think it'll go through there. It's going to need something with a biggish eye, isn't it? You're pretty sharp. Let's try you. What was I talking about? Oh yes, Eleanor. She's now a lethal weapon. Good grief. Yeah, she's got her first belt. I kind of agree with it, but it's a worry. I hope she takes on it's the discipline side of it, that you don't use it outside. I know when I did judo when I was a kid, you know, the training was that you only ever use it in the judo hall unless it's for self-defense out in the world, you know. So yeah, and apparently she's got a hell of a right hook. Just like her grandmother. Yeah, I used to love martial arts. I had to stop because my knees, and that is the only thing with martial arts, your knees take all the strain, don't they? Oh, I can see you're going to be a pain in the neck to work with. I just want you to do a simple knot, if you could, please. No? We're not going to play. Going to make a great big stonking one, right? We'll cut you off later. Okay, let's make a start here. Yeah, so anyway, as I was saying, she might be entered into a competition, which means they've got to travel from here to Kent, which is quite a journey from here, because we are right on the south. Well, yeah, England comes down like that, and we're about here, and then Kent is right over here. So it doesn't look far when you do that, but it's a couple of 100 miles. So yeah, it would be an overnighter. So my daughter's already said, I might need to book you to look after the dogs. I'm like, right. Right, okay, why not? There's no way I could have her dogs here because all three of them hate cats, so. Oh, you're not going to work, are you? It is more of a cord, to be fair. Okay, we might have to scrap this one. What the actual? I'll try another one. I might have to get some pink perle cotton. We will see. Let's try one more. Doesn't even want to thread on the needle properly. We might have to give up on this one. That is not a French knot. That is a bundle of thread. Okay, right. Sorry about this, guys. You don't know until you try these things. So what other stitch can we do that doesn't require could just do a simple straight stitch, really. Doesn't have to be anything. Let's just try, just sort of thinking it through. Sorry, just try this. I'm not going to do a knot. I can always do the French knot on the end in a different thread. Oh, I could put some beads on actually, couldn't I? Ooh. I don't think I've got any more of those, but I could do that. It's a nice thick yarn, this one. Yarn? No, thread. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. Trying to kind of line it up with the blanket stitched on here. Don't want to interfere with those stitches too much. So let's do one here. I bought some lovely stewing. Sorry if you're a vegetarian. I bought some lovely stewing steak today. I'm really looking forward. It's stew weather, isn't it? So I'm going to put that in the slow cooker tomorrow. That'll be something nice and yummy. I haven't had a stew since last winter. Yeah, it's good. Good price as well. Well, it's a lot more than it was because like everything is at the moment. I'm sure it was only £4 last year, but it was £6.70 this time. But it is, yeah, it looks nice anyway. I hope it cooks nice and soft and beefy. So I should look forward to that one tomorrow. I'll pop it in the slow cooker. going to go slightly over because it didn't quite work out number wise. So if I go in the middle of those two, hopefully it won't look too odd. Okay. Let me bring it down here because I can hide it behind there. If I tie those two together, not pull tight. I'm not convinced it'll stay, so I'll leave long tails for a minute. And then, okay, what are you? Okay, you're from there. Should I search out some beads? What do you reckon? As I say, I've got to be so careful. I don't think this is going to fit in that frame at all. God. Oh, I know what I've got. Where are you? I'm dying to use these on something. That was from that bazaar, was it called? That Indian trimmets place, basically. Oh, I wish I'd have thought of those. I could have wound those in. Could do them in between. What I'm thinking is you could come out, go in, come out and go back in. Shall I? Let me see how long I've been going first. Although I can always speed this bit up, couldn't I? Right. I think I'll do that. Let me just see. I can't see. 37 minutes. Right, okay, I'm going to do that. Yeah, I'll show you a couple and then I shall put you on fast forward and then it shouldn't drive you too nutty. Right, what colour? Should we stick with the purple? Don't think you're going to see a lot. Sorry, hear my PC downstairs is talking away to itself. Right, let's see if this will work. Might not, but it might. Yeah, they were little extras that they put in. I think Annie might have sent me some as well. Annie Claxton. So, let's see if we can get this to work. So what I'm thinking is, come up. Okay, you don't have to stick to me, guys. So if I can carefully line that there. And then without moving that, stay still. Try and get towards the top there. That's all right. I think what I might do is right, what I could do, sorry, thinking outside the box here. Just take that back out. Missed opportunity for a lazy daisy there, I think. See what it'll look like. I think I like it. Just trying to think if I could get another Lazy Daisy in there, but I don't think I can. So I think I'll stick with the one on the top. Right, I shall definitely fast forward you because this is going to take a while. So, I wonder if I can. Don't even know if that'll show if I did a French knot there. Let's have a go. Don't think it will. Let's do 3. Move the next piece of thread over. Every time, Susan. Every time. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, it does show. Right. Okay, that's it. Because I don't really want to drag the thread for miles. When I say miles, I didn't want to drag it right across the back there. So, right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to put you on fast forward. And you can just watch the progress. And I'll see you at the end. Right, I've just got the last 2 to do. I've brought the camera down. Sorry, I forgot it was right up. I don't know what you saw when I first started. So, yeah, I've just got 2 more to put on, and then we'll have a quick look. I think I might make this do for this prompt because, yeah, I'm beginning to get a bit worried that I'm going to run out of room, and I think we've still got another 4 to go, something like that. So yeah, I might save that tree for if there's a Christmas prompt. There might be. Yeah, and the little blue flower, I can add that on afterwards. Like I keep saying, we can always add. Always add at the end if I feel it needs it. Sometimes it's quite nice to have that separation so you can see all the different elements. I know. Right, one more. I'm glad I thought of these, because I've been trying to think of a use for them. Although I've been making an absolute ton of yo-yos, or Suffolk Puffs, whichever one you call it. And when I was looking at them, I thought they'd be quite nice on a Suffolk Puff, actually. Just trying to think. No, maybe not. Maybe on a hexie. Maybe some little hexies. English paper piece hexies. Look quite nice. Anyway, that's a whole different thing. Right, that's the last stitch. The only place that I can bury it is down here, because see, that's where that flower is. Right, let's put the rest of those away. So I've got thousands of the things. Quite a few of them were actually stuck together, so they felt really thick, and I sort of pinged them apart, and I've got even more now, which is good. It's not a bad thing, and they will not come off my fingers. What the heck? Hold on. Right, gotcha. Okay, yeah, because I've got various other things in here that I could use, things like that as well. Just keep that one out. Right, let's have a quick look. So I like it. I like it a lot. It's very pretty. It's very decorative. It's very kind of Indian inspired. Not a great amount of different stitches. I mean, just, you know, lazy daisy, blanket, and that was it really, wasn't it? Oh, and French knots. But yeah, so it's very pretty. I like it, and it really kind of matches the rest of the thingy. So yeah, it's quite eclectic. So I think the next things I need to bring in some more yellow and stuff, I think. So but yeah, that's fitted in beautifully down there. I'm calling it quits, and I'll see you on the next one. But I think it's Wednesday, isn't it? Yeah. All right. See you then. Bye.